Yo!
Yo!
Yeah, that bit. When he took the sound out, the bass.
This is Top Producer, the platform. By producers, for producers. We're in the dungeon right now. We're here to find the new guy. The guy that's ready to take man's eyebrows off, faces off. The producer that's in his room, trapping day, night, finding sounds, going ham, working with simps, patterns, new things. We've got 3 producers, different skill sets. We're gonna put them in one fish tank. Let's use the piranha.
Rude boy, rude boy.
A man that is very talented, saxophone, producer, multifaceted, goes by the name of Cktrl.
Good?
Yes. Come on, man, you know what it is, you get me? So I know you put something out, EP, Robin?
Yeah, Robin, that was last year, around November times. Just like a 4-track thing. It was just basically the first time doing something instrumental, just solely, because before I was putting out like songs or other type of beats or whatever, but it was like, I guess it's the first personal project that I've done, because I was going through all kinds of things with woman and all kind of something, but literally just got it, like, just somewhere to channel that energy, really, and just put it out. So yeah, just from that. And then the last single I put out was Mazes a couple of weeks ago.
So we got 3 producers, different skills, different genres. We've picked them for different reasons, but we've put them in the same fish tank to see who's the piranha, you know, who's got the sharpest bite. First of all, we're gonna go through the submission. So we're gonna get into the rounds now. We're gonna see what all of these 3 have got to offer. With tasks, the deep thing about it is there's always gonna be a different outcome with every task.
100.
So the first task is we've given them the beat pack, the top producer beat pack. It's paper cuts. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, so what would you give him on melody?
On melody for that one, that's a 7.
Oh, yeah. Okay. On drums?
Drums, yeah, it's a 7 as well.
Yeah, I gave him a 9.
Give him a 9.
I gave him a 9 because the drums was just like so intense for me. It was things happening around it, but the drums, I always really noticed drums.
The reason for the 7 then, to explain, is like, I agree with what you were saying about it, but like when we got into it,
it was nothing.
It was a 9.
Okay.
But like you see, like
the
intro.
The intro. He didn't bring it up as much.
I feel like it could have built into the drums from the beginning. Because at first you're like, not sure about this pattern, but then when you hear everything else, you're like, oh yeah, it's pattern, it's calm.
It's also kind of because they only get 60 seconds. It's like they're trying to give us a build up and then they drop within it. But when they get to that last maybe 15, that's
I think when it dropped, it was fine. It was just at the beginning for me. I think even if it was just a hi-hat for 4 bars and then something else for 4 bars, then it dropped out and then the drop, then it would have been better. Maybe an 8. I'll give him an 8 on the
Alright, cool.
still.
You're kind of 8. So baseline,
That's an 8 as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I gave him a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you give him on the overall score of beat?
Overall score of beats 8.
I'm gonna give him a 7. Because I could give him a 7 because it had so much potential, but it could have been mad. It could have been so madder. Do you know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
Because I saw where he was going, but he gave me space for more. Let's see what Skit is doing because his beat in the entry round, it was. Do you know what I mean? Out of everything happened, I feel like he was the lowest out of the 3. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is his chance to really see if he's coming to competition to actually do anything. And Skit. It had a good drop, it had a good energy as it came.
It was better than his submission, actually.
It was.
Yeah, it was better than his submission.
What are you saying on melody?
I've got to say something before we get into that. What it is, yeah, it's tough because you see from the last one in comparison already, is that it had sections of like aggression. It's like he made a solid loop and it just kept
going,
looping. Because there was a bit where I think the kick came out, but he could have taken out something else there. And then it like the pad that was going through for it to be like a different section. But in terms of the idea, because I think he just saw it as like a 60-second idea rather than trying to do bare stuff in that time.
Or get more creative and get more intricate and give you more of an experience within the 60 seconds. Yeah,
because like every 8 bars it could have been, even if it was just like another hi-hat or something come out or whatever. So I'd say for melody, yeah, it's a 7. It is a 7 for that. Yeah.
Can't flip it again, it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 7 for that one still.
What are you saying on drums?
The drums, I'll give him a 6 for drums. Yeah, that's right.
So what are you saying for bassline?
I thought it was good, but again, variation. It was the same.
Same thing, monotonous.
Yeah, kind of over. So when it came in, it had impact, and then it lost. When it came to that next section where the kick came out and it was just the bass line, it lost impact.
So he lost. I feel like that was his lowest element of the
yeah, song. But it was a good bass line.
And it was in a
just
good
needed
key.
to, yeah, it just needed to change. I have to give him a 6 because of that.
I gave him a 7.
Okay.
And overall, as a beat, just in general, as an overall beat, it's an enjoyment just to listen to on your ears. This is a loop.
7.
7.
Yeah. Cool. I've got most confidence in T-Man right now.
Yeah,
so.
right now. I want T-Man to gas up. He needs to gas up my thing right now.
T-Man Production. He won.
Yeah, he won. He won.
T-Man, you're playing.
He won.
Stop playing. Yo, right. First of all, I like that the most because the vibe, it just like, if I was in a dance and I heard that vibe, like the skanks that we're doing, yeah, he got me on my toes straight away. On melody, what are you saying?
Melody, yes, a 9.
I gave him an 8, right? Because what it was, the melody didn't do much, yeah? But it was almost like it was doing everything. It was like, it was taking away a subtle thing. I couldn't work out what it was. What you saying on drums?
Drums are a 9. I'll tell you.
How we keep matching it?
Yeah.
It's too mad. What are you saying on the bass line?
Yeah, bass line was cool.
Yeah, no, thing with me, I really like the bass line. I gave the bass line a 6.
Okay.
But the reason why I gave it the bass line a 6 is because the sound of it was great, but I felt like melodically he could have pushed more than what the monotonous melody was doing. Yeah. Just to give it a bit more dynamic. So on the overall, what did you give that?
Hold on, I've got to give it the bassliner score first. Okay. So the bassliner score for me is, I'd say a 7. And overall, for the beat, it's an 8 overall, it's a good beat.
I gave him a 9 overall.
Yeah.
The beat pack was a really good round, but this round here,
yeah, it's going to be the one because you can see what they're actually saying.
Exactly. We've worked with limited instrumentalists, and they've worked with us to give us some special pieces that they're original samples. If you can't work with that,
yeah, forget
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So you know what? Let's just get straight into it. Paper cuts first. No long thing.
Yo, mad.
What? Whoa, hold on, we need a minute. Let's just...
Mad.
Whoa. No, we got to give him the flowers for that right now. We got to go back on that because that, first of all, before I even get into it, that's what I love. Element of surprise. He gave me something that I thought I knew what it was. It wasn't it. It was something else. It was something brand new. Something brand new.
Didn't come to play still.
Talk to me. What are you telling me?
For melody, I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna be the harshest on the melody still. Yeah, I think the melody is gonna be. It's gonna be a 6.
6. I gave that melody an 8. I was enjoying that. I'm not gonna lie. I gave it an 8. What you said on drums?
Drums, an 8.
you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I gave him 10 on drums, you know why? Very original.
Yeah.
It was like, at first I had to get used to that groove. Like, what is that? Like, where is that going? Like, is it there? Is it there? Is it? But on the bass, I gave it an 8 as well because it was like, the bass for me could have done a bit more. Because it was like, whoa. But he could have just went, if he went mad with the bass, it would just be like.
I feel like the bass and the drums work well together. That was it. But I think because of like, I suppose with this round, obviously we're judging how well they use the sample as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like in terms of the sample manipulation, that's why I gave the melody a lower one. It was a good melody.
He didn't do. He could have done more
with that.
You're very right. You're very right. Nah, you know what? I'm giving him a 6 on that, and not because of what you said, because we are judging on the sample. Paper cuts. We'll review on a total. I'm going to give you 8. Skit. Listen, that last thing, you need to lick that down. That's what I'm trying to, yeah.
Did that still. Can't lie. He did it.
I really like the melody on that.
Okay, so melody, melody plus like how we flipped the sample in there, I think was better than mine, man. So I'm gonna give him an 8 for drums. I'll give it an 8 as well. Still.
I gave it 7.
Yeah, I think the hi-hat pattern was good. Yeah, it kind of made you feel like. It's like triumphant, it's like optimistic the way it kind of, it kind of keeps you engaged like that.
Going, I gave that bass a 6.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
So, I gave it a 6. 100%. And on total, I gave that beat a 7. As a whole, what do you give it?
I give it an 8.
Give it an 8.
I give it an 8 still.
Yeah, you know, I've been a little bit harsh.
Because of the reason why, because like the sample manipulation was good.
This is T-Man. Same sample.
T-Man on the beat.
I think that one is a tough one because it's like it's got mad potential, but it didn't reach all of the potential that it had in it. So I guess for melody, yeah, it's got to be like a 5.
Yeah, I gave him a 6.
And so for drums, I've got to give it. Let's give it a 6.
Gave it a 7.
Okay.
So baseline, what are you saying on that?
Based on this one, yeah, again, it's a 6.
I gave him a 5. And total overall?
It's a 6.
I gave him a 6. T-Man, listen, the next man, you better be.
But to be fair,
even if you make it,
even if in his defense, this is his weakest round.
It is.
Yeah, he's been strong.
He's been strong.
If he slapped this one up as well, then it would have been a clean.
And he had the potential because he had the sound. We've given him a reference beat as if they was in studio with an artist that's asking them for a tailor-made beat.
Yeah.
Right. It's Carti, R.I.P. And obviously, what's unique about that song, which some people don't know, because I didn't know at first. I didn't realize later. It's a sample. Where was it? Where was that sample from?
It's a Jodeci.
It's a Jodeci sample.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Devante swinging them, man. I know about them, man. Dungarees Mafia.
Diary of a Madman.
Yeah, Diary of a Madman. Diary of a Madman as well.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Do you know what's so funny about it? The idea.
L's on L's.
The idea. A for idea. Even though it's an I.
I say E for effort still.
No, E for empathy.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Nah, it's bad, man. It's bad.
No, it's like when you got a new keyboard from play school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just it's a new thing, and then your brother just sampled it. Like your little sister running the room, so and your brother was rapping at the same time, and you just thought it was lit.
But the thing is, there's nothing timid about the reference, but he needs to know that he fucked that up, and that was not good. It wasn't it.
Right.
But other rounds, you had something going on. But that wasn't it. That was terrible.
But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight into Skit. Yo, hold on. This might be the best beat I've heard so far on the show.
He's taken influence from the track. He's not tried to make a track like it. So it is good in that sense. He's taking it somewhere else. Yeah, and I guess, what else would I say about it? I think, yeah, it's got that club ready.
Just the readiness. That's what I like about it. Like, it's not like the whatever. It's just ready. It's just like, whoa. As a reference, I understand how you referenced it, and I also understand your spin on it.
You took
and
it
I'm also
somewhere
a little bit excited about it because I like that beat so much that I didn't think this one, what he's doing.
Yeah, run it. Yo! Yeah, that bit, when he took the sound out, the bass line, that is mad.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, your water, in the first round, your water was tepid. No, it was tepid. It was tepid. I had to put my elbow in. You know that when you have a newborn, you have to check the water. Yeah.
But also, what I would say about his thing is that the improvement from the other beats is that in that one, like, the low end is coming through more than it has on any of the other tunes.
Look, and he invited these couple of brethren.
YouTube tutorial.
That's what I'm trying to watch out for. I'm trying to watch out for that as well.
Yeah.
See you, man. I know when your brethren came and done a little bass line. You can't fool me, because I heard your key structure on the last thing. You can't.
It's very different. Yeah. It's very different.
Yeah, and also, I'll be real with me. I play by ear, so sometimes I'm playing a mad thing. But then certain times I'm Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Frank Jamaica is not a joke. Them man there are doing up different things. Hold on, cut with it.
Sam Cook and friends.
Yeah,
Frank Jamaica.
cheers to that.
For melody, I'd give it, in terms of for the reference, I guess, it's probably an 8 for a couple of reasons. So it's like, yes, it's similar to the reference, but it's also, it's listening to stuff that's around the reference, because a lot of them man like Pierre Bourne or whatever would use like PlayStation sounds and other little console sounds in the music.
8-bit sounds.
Yeah, 8-bit sounds, so they definitely do that. The drums, I've got to give it a 7.
Yeah.
Because it didn't change.
It didn't change. But they sounded good. But
They sounded good, it didn't change.
Though, he could have got,
But
he could have
even
got
if
a 9 or 10.
even if he didn't change, but he added. So see when the bass comes in, and it's just the bass by itself later and it's high.
And the
Even if
drum
there was
beat
another
something,
hi-hat pattern
yeah.
there,
And to
that would
take
have
us
been,
over there, yeah, he would have been up.
then he would have done something there with
I
that.
think he got a little bit lazy. Do you know what it is? He got gassed off the vibe. He thought, I've won top producer right now.
Now, yeah,
That
yeah.
moment, yeah. I know you did as well. You know what? Ski, listen, Skitty Ben is not here to back your thing right now.
For baseline, I'll give it a 7.
For the bass line, I give it a 4 because it's the exact sound that he uses the Cktrl. And everything, the way it was hitting, the way it was mixed, the way it was angled, even the way the notes was played was exactly the same. So actually you're getting 2 for that because you mugged it. For insurance reasons, I'm going to give him 8.5. And I don't even do half.
I'm going to give him 8.
We're going to T-Man because T-Man, I'm not going to lie, T-Man, right now, if you don't impress me in the first 3 seconds, you are done.
Give it a chance, give it a chance.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, give it a chance, I can see, give it a
I'm
chance.
just looking at you. I just hope that he does you proud. Come on!
What's it up? It's this one. See? Can do your dance to it.
I reckon,
Come on.
I reckon it's an implant. I reckon it's an implant. I reckon you made him submit that. See these man here? These man here are behind the scenes submitting their cousins. This is your cousin. Now, you know what? We need a picture. I feel like he's just almost disqualified. Because it's a very good beat, but it's nothing to fucking do.
Why you
It's
trying
like,
to qualify, man?
it's your brethren.
No.
I feel like you man edited it.
That's a bit far. That's a bit far.
Okay. Are you supporting him or not? Make up your mind. 'Cause
Basically, I'm giving him constructive criticism. This is what he wants. He wants constructive criticism. That's what he wants. He wants to be better.
But you know what?
That's
I
why
think he wants.
Yeah.
He wants to not listen to the task. For the people that are watching this, this is about adapting to your situation, taking instructions, listening, putting it into action, and actually achieving the task that you are given. This brother listened to a jungle tune and made a banger tune. You get what I'm saying? I can't judge this brother on this beat. I don't care what man is saying to me. Man can say I'm biased. This is what the show's about. This is about being truthful. And also, let me say, I'm gonna be myself on this show. That beat was 9, but it was nothing to do with the challenge. But he was nearly there. And we need to let him know you was nearly there, but what you needed to do was pay attention to the intro, make the intro sound as quality as the drop sound.
Yeah.
Look at the BPM, maybe pitch it up, and you would have won that round.
So I say melody, what did I say for him? 7?
Yeah.
And then I say drums on that one are, they're actually a 6. Because obviously they're too slow.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have used that snare with the reference that was given. That was the wrong snare for the job.
He was rushing, that's my point. He rushed a little bit. What you saying on baseline?
Baseline is 7 as well. Like it's strong, but it did need to change. Like, remember later when he didn't use that sound, he put a sample over the next drop, like a ha or something happened there, but it was just
The
more.
thing is,
He
what we need to
he lost the reference at
what
that
is
point.
what
as
you
well.
understand. This is your time to show off. You're meant to be showing off in those little 4 bars or 8 bars. That's not for just empty space.
No.
But the thing is, this is about bringing out the best in producers. This is about like as first of all professionals,
Yeah.
talented people with great ears, and people that are coming at that, you know, looking at us, listening to their music, judging their music. We got to give them honest opinions. And everyone's been good on this platform. Everyone's been great. But we have to tell them when they went wrong, and that's the truth.
Yeah,
that
100%.
that round, you can give it to him, but I'm gonna give it to Skit. What's your overall total on T-Man?
Overall total on T-Man is a 7.
I gave him an 8. Me and Cktrl, we've listened to everything today. We've judged, we've given numbers on melodies, drums, bass.
You know, honest opinion as well.
Honest opinion, overall score and beat. And, you know, we're going to tally up all the scores for all the contestants on this round. So, any aspiring instrumentalists, musicians, what could you tell them? Like, a word of inspiration and like a little gem.
A little gem. Yeah, I'd say always just be yourself, and like, you know, your voice is really important and more important than you think. So if you're making a decision based on like stuff that you feel when you're making something, then always gravitate towards that more so than like, you know, what you think you should be doing. Just go with what you feel you should be doing, and then you'll be alright.
Feel yourself. Don't gravitate towards noise.
Yeah,
Gravitate
100%.
towards yourself. It's inwards, not outwards. We outside. And on that note, top producer, the platform for producers, by producers, producing things that producers like to do, doing things producers like to do, doing the producer stuff, producing things, new drink, new day, new control pad, new joystick, new fucking rhythms.